After chasing Rhino down and straight up eating him in front of everyone, Spider-Man would get stopped by the Fantastic Four, where Reed then examined his blood and realized that he's not a zombie. He explains that his hunger functions were somehow messed up, but he was nevertheless thought to be a special case until Daredevil ate a few nuns and thousands of people suddenly started eating humans. And so within a week the internet was down and the bacteria was everywhere, ultimately forcing the heroes to kill whoever was infected, as Sue even kills her kids. The Thing, however, formed a whole tribe before he was eventually taken down by the Punisher, who was one of the few survivors left because he was actually immune, as he was the one who started this whole infection. Because years ago he would shoot down an arms deal and accidentally break the vials with the bacteria that hit him in crazy amounts, making him immune to it before it spread like wildfire through the ecosystem. And so 5 years into the infection, Frank is on his own, blaming himself for the virus having killed many heroes, excluding Deadpool, who kept regenerating until he got cut into small bags. Frank, however, has mainly been on the hunt for Spider-Man because he was targeting survivors, but he ends up running into the Hulk, who he instantly kills with an arrow that had Wolverine's claws attached to it. But then he hears a priest calling for help, only to realize that it was a trap by Venom, and therefore quickly deals with him before taking the innocents back to his base, where the priest was shocked to see all of the dead heroes. But Frank basically explained that he doesn't care about anything anymore, it's just him against the infected. But then Wade shows up once again, trying to tell Frank that his boss Spidey wants to talk, which Frank didn't believe until Pete himself showed up, snatching the priest and his kid. Pete explains his tribe had owned Manhattan until the recent arrival of a smart leader called the King of Death, who's been destroying all tribes and is now coming after Spidey's by capturing MJ. And so Frank agrees to rescue MJ and kill the King of Death in exchange of getting many survivors and the entire world for himself except Manhattan. As he then pulls up on the King of Death, who is revealed to be Kingpin, and although he gets locked up, he eventually gets freed by Wade, allowing him to eradicate everyone before finally getting MJ back to Spidey, only to then shoot him in the head, stating that he doesn't do deals with monsters.